Hey everybody, it is great to see you again. I know it's only been like 3 or 4 days since I last posted, but I can't stay away. I love you guys way too much. Now, what I want to start doing is a once a month sort of update about something that I'm very, very passionate about. Something that has been close to my heart for over 10 years now. And for most of you, it's really obvious. And for others, maybe not so much. I want to sort of update you guys about anything and everything that's going on in the Angel, Buffy, Whedonverse for all of you people who don't really have an outlet, because I haven't seen an outlet on YouTube about it. And it's something that I'm so passionate about, why not it be me, you know? So look forward to that. I have a couple of things that I want to talk about today, so that's going to be great. And I'm going to do this once a month, so keep your eyes peeled for updates on anything BTVS or Angel or, you know, anything that has to do with anything and everything about Joss Whedon. Now, for those of you who aren't aware, and I'm sure there's a lot, but for all of you diehard fans, I know this isn't news to you. The Buffy and Angel universe didn't end after the shows ended. There are 7 seasons of Buffy and 5 seasons of Angel. After each, there have been tons and tons of comic books that have continued the stories and just made them so much better, and, you know, continued them and just grown, and they're amazing. I honestly, I just finished every Angel comic ever written, and let me tell you, there's so much that I wasn't aware of that was going on in these comics, but we'll get to that at a later segment. But first I gotta hit you guys with some background, because not everybody is as diehard a fan as me of Buffy and Angel and everything that has to do with Joss Whedon. So you gotta clue into your audience, you know, get to know them a little. I'm a little bit diehard of a fan. I'm kind of obsessed. I even, at one point, I made my own steak. It's called Mr. Pointy, for obvious reasons. Now, for anyone who's never watched Buffy before, I'm gonna make a video talking strictly about Buffy and giving you the whole background, who's who, what's what, you know, evil versus good. I'm also gonna make a video separate for anything and everything that has to do with Angel and his whole world. Friends, enemies, friends who became enemies, enemies who became friends. It's all there. So look forward to that. So this is the point of the video where if you have no idea what I'm talking about, you should probably go and check out this video or this video, because if you don't know anything about Buffy, this is where you would go to figure out everything you need to know about Buffy, and also Angel down here. Go ahead and click on that, and that'll bring you to everything you ever want to know about Angel investigations. So as this is the first month that I'm doing this, there will be a lot of information to cover, so just make sure you go and check out those videos before you get to this point in the video, because I'm about to go over some new stuff. Now it's time to get down to brass tacks, folks. For those of you who have any idea of what I'm talking about, who can follow along, great. You're along for the ride, and I'm all for it. Now, Buffy Season 8 was an entire series of comics. That happened after the television show ended, which was Buffy Season 7. Went on to Buffy Season 8, and that ended a couple months ago. Buffy Season 9 comes out and starts on September 14th. So that is very, very exciting. A lot happened at the end of those comics. I don't even know where they're gonna go. People died. It was a shitstorm. Let's just put that out there. Excuse the language, but it was insane. Season 9 of Buffy will focus on all of the chaos that came out of basically the consequences of Buffy Season 8. You know, in issue 39, they ended all of the magic in the world. That, you know, they cut off magic from everybody. So Season 9 will be the consequences of that, and having to deal with a world without magic, which I can't imagine. For all of you Angel fans out there, no worries, I've also got you covered. Angel the television show ended in Season 5 with a lot of chaos going on. The end of the world, the apocalypse, you all know what I'm talking about. After that, there was a comic book series. There was 17 issues of Angel After the Fall. If you haven't read those, definitely go and read them because they're amazing. After that, it was 5 issues of Angel Aftermath and then an epilogue. That whole storyline was basically Angel Season 6. After that, there was a couple more issues, I believe about 20 or so, where the whole storyline continues. And I actually just finished reading that, and it ended kind of crazily. Not as crazy as Buffy Season 8, but in its own way, in its own Angelverse way, it was crazy. So after all of that nonsense and craziness happens, the apocalypse and all that, there's a new series coming out called Angel and Faith. It is 25 issues by Joss Whedon, and that comes out August 31st. So make sure you go and find that at your local comic book store. Hopefully I can put something in the description to find your local comic book store, something around you, so you can go out and get that, because I'm sure it's going to be a great series, because anything by Joss is just amazing. You just can't go wrong. So those are the two major things going on in the Whedonverse at this point in time. But don't fret, kids, there is always more to tell. Joss never sleeps. There is always another story in his mind that he needs to get onto paper, and I'll be the first one to tell you. So until next time, guys, stake you later.